guys, it is our second full day here at Majestic Elegance and we are headed to the buffet for breakfast. I think we're going to head over to Majestic Colonial to grab breakfast today at their buffet because it's actually closer to where our room is located in the like adult only section of the resort. So we're gonna go over there, grab some breakfast, and today should be a full beach day. We don't have anything planned today. We don't even have dinner. Oh wait, we do have dinner reservations tonight. It's our night that we're going to, I believe, the French restaurant, so that'll be fun. But we are going to head over to breakfast and I'll bring you guys along another day here at Majestic Elegance. Included with the butler service, our butler brought us this aromatherapy, and basically it's like this little, I guess there's like essential oils on the top, and you have these little tea lights. I'm not sure what the water's about. I guess maybe you fill the top with water and they put like some essential oil in it, and then you just replace the little tea light when you want to. And you have different fragrances that you can choose from, and they'll come to your room and set it up. So I chose lavender last night, and our butler came here and he set this up for us. There is a coffee pot in the machine, so if you want to make your coffee in the morning, they have a couple of different selections and it's actually very good. And then for those of you who like cream and sugar, they have like this non-dairy coffee creamer, but it is not too bad at all. And they also have like a variety of teas in here for you to choose from. So it's nice to kind of make your coffee early in the morning, sit outside and enjoy it, which is what we did. And I like to do that before heading out to breakfast. So we took a walk over to the buffet area on the Majestic Colonial side, which was really close to where our room was. We loved this location because it is so close to the beach, so we had beautiful ocean views every time that we had breakfast here. They also had a really nice selection of pastries and lots of food options, so we really did enjoy our breakfast here. And of course they had the crepe station, which was my favorite, so of course I got another crepe. So I just wanted to show you guys quick. This is the club lounge. I think we're in the L building, so that's the location of this. And you have a coffee machine over here, lots of drinks, sodas and stuff too. You can come here in the morning and grab something quick to eat. They have all snacks and sandwiches out all day long, which is really nice. And more drinks down here. Actually, they have little milk jugs. Should bring one of these back to the room for our coffee in the morning. We just got back from breakfast and they gave me a flower at the crepe station. They had another crepe station there over at the Colonial buffet area, so that was really nice. I love this. To say we're having a great time here. All right, headed to the beach. After a morning at the beach, we grabbed a quick lunch again at the buffet. And then we took a walk over to Majestic Mirage. You can watch my videos at Majestic Mirage because I have been there before as well. And they have a great coffee shop on that side of the resort. So I'm kind of showing you a little bit of all the properties today. But definitely, if you are in the Mirage location, check out their coffee shop because their desserts are absolutely amazing. How is it? So we just got back to the room. What a great day. We had so much fun. We spent most of the day at the beach, and then they had the foam party over here on the Elegance side. So we did another foam party, which was so much fun. Now we're back at the room, gonna get ready for dinner. We went to the club lounge and just got some snacks for the room because we are pretty hungry. But we had a nice lunch at the buffet, which was great. And we got really lucky today. No rain, sun all day, beautiful day. And that is what's going on. So now we're just gonna have a snack. I think we're gonna have a couple of drinks, just sit outside here on the patio, and then we're gonna get ready for dinner. We headed over to Limited Gourmet, which is the French restaurant over at Majestic Elegance. Do not miss out on this restaurant. The food is absolutely delicious, so be sure to make advance reservations so that you can get in. One of my favorite things was this roasted corn cappuccino. It was so delicious unexpectedly. I really enjoyed it. And then for my main course, I ordered the beef tenderloin, which was also really, really good.
And finally, for dessert, I decided to go with the cannoli, which was also delicious. So don't miss out on this restaurant.
We just finished dinner at the French restaurant, which was amazing, and now we're back in the lobby bar having our favorite drink. This is Miguel's Special. It's a special gin and tonic that has cinnamon and passion fruit, and it's amazing. So having a drink, and then I think we're gonna head back and get some rest because tomorrow we have a full day.
Don't miss out on the room service included with your stay. They give you so much food, and it's just really a great way to start off your day.
Good morning, guys. It is about 7:30 in the morning. We have our Saona Island excursion today. We had scheduled for breakfast to come at 7 o'clock this morning. I feel like they always come early, no matter what I'm on a cruise or at an all-inclusive resort. Whenever I schedule a time for room service, it's kind of like my wake-up call, but they always come like a half an hour earlier than that time. Anyway, I mean, obviously there are worse things, right? But anyway, they ended up getting here at about 6:30 this morning, and I had them scheduled for 7. So we're up, we've eaten, we're ready to go, and I'm excited to check out this excursion because it's something I've wanted to do for a long time and never had the opportunity. So beautiful day, the sun is shining, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. So one of my only complaints about this resort is getting a towel has been very difficult because when you have like the club level, you have to go to the club lounge to get your towel, but then they tell you to go to someplace by the pool to get your towel, and you go there and they're like, no, you can't get it here, you need a ticket, and it's just been like a wild goose chase. Our transfer is picking us up in 2 minutes, and we still can't seem to get a towel anywhere.
We used a tour company called Rennie Travel. They picked us up at our resort, and then they pulled over in some random parking lot and shuffled people around into different taxis going to different locations, which was very scary and unsettling. Luckily, with the language barrier, we were able to figure out what taxi to go into. They brought us to this gift shop where we yet again had to switch cars. It was very unsettling, but eventually, a couple of hours later, we made it to the location where their ferry would bring us to Saona Island.
So we finally made it to where the boat picks you up to take you over to the island, but it is, I don't even know, 10:30, a quarter to 11, and we left the hotel at 8 o'clock this morning. So it is really a pain in the butt getting here. I'll talk more about it later, but really be careful with the transfer company that you're using.
We waited about an hour or so for the ferry to come and pick up this group of very angry people at this point in time because we were all anxious to just get there.
Don't put it offside. Like this. Stay together. Stay together.
So we just stopped to swim. There's like a sandbar here with the starfish. They're taking pictures, which is pretty fun. So we just had our pictures taken with starfish. Now they're serving some kind of drinks that I don't really drink unidentified stuff from boats, but Jim's about to go get a drink. So we're here for a half hour, and then we're gonna head over to the island.
Well, we thought we were headed to the island, but we had another random, unexpected stop. They said that somebody wanted to go snorkeling, so they stopped the boat again for about 20-30 minutes so that a couple of people could snorkel, which was really frustrating. Then this.
We finally made it to the island. It's about 2 o'clock, and we left at 8 o'clock this morning. So there's that. So we just went to the buffet, and this is pretty much the extent of the food that they give you. Little tiny piece of chicken, I think, some bread. I don't know if this is supposed to be lasagna, rice, and beans. And alcohol and drinks are included, but the cups, we already finished them because the cups were like those little like bathroom Dixie cups that you use to rinse your mouth out when you brush your teeth. So yeah, but that's what can be expected, at least with the excursion that we booked.
The island itself is beautiful. but the excursion that we booked was really disappointing. The beach is actually very rocky, so make sure that you have water shoes because going in was painful and the ocean was pretty rough and there was a lot of seaweed. So honestly, our resort was way better than this, and I feel like we wasted a day at the resort by coming here instead, and the food made us extremely sick the rest of our trip.
So we were here about an hour and a half and now we're headed back.
I thought the worst was over, but you can see here how they can't really get the boats close enough, which is why we had to basically, when we got here, we had to get off the boat and kind of swim over to the beach. They couldn't get it close at all. Here they got it a little bit closer, so everyone still had to, get on the boat. A lot of the kids were kind of scared to get on because the motor was running and we had to walk over in this very rough ocean. But then, just when I thought we were on our way, we got out into the ocean and then we had to switch boats. So here they are tying up a smaller boat to a larger boat, and these poor people had to hop over, and especially some of the elderly people, like this was really scary. I was terrified. A lot of the kids were really having a hard time. They were like handing babies over. It was just insane. I could not even believe this was happening. So the entire boat had to switch over to the larger boat. And then once we got onto the larger boat, we sat there in the middle of the ocean for a couple of hours. And I did not know what was going on and why we weren't moving.
They were instructed here.
Round two. For these people.
Oh, somebody's getting sick over there off the back of that boat.
So the reason we were waiting was because a couple of boats had to load up onto the larger boat. And then when we thought the nightmare was over and we were finally going to pull anchor and head back, another boat came over and we had to switch again to a smaller boat. This was just crazy. I just don't even know what was happening. So we switched boats twice. And then we finally got on this ferry boat that brought us back to the island. It was absolutely insane. After a very long day, we made it back to the location where they had originally taken us from, and we headed over to a car. I was hoping it was the right car to take us back to the resort. Multiple stops along the way. It was a very long day.
We just got back to the room and look at this. Our butler is amazing. I told him that we were celebrating my birthday and he decorated the room like this. Like so over the top. Look at all these balloons. This little tower of balloons here. Wow. This is really, really nice. Beautiful. Anyway, the island excursion ended up being 12 hours. We left at 8 o'clock this morning and we got back at 8 o'clock tonight, and we were on the island for an hour and a half. The rest of the time we were on multiple boats and buses, and it was a lot. It really was a lot. I'll talk more about it later because we really want to shower and grab some dinner, but I had to share this with you guys. This is amazing.
We were happy that we were able to get into the Italian restaurant because it was so late at night. I think it was nearly 8:30, 8:45 at this point by the time that we had returned from this trip, and this was our last good meal because the next day we both ended up getting really sick, and I am 100% it was from that excursion.
I just want to talk to you guys quickly about our experience yesterday at Saona Island. So I feel like I need to do an entire story time video because I actually could probably go on and on about our experience. To start, yes, it was a beautiful island and it makes for amazing photographs, but as a travel advisor, what I try to do is weed out the tour companies that I don't like for my clients, and some of my clients did not like taking the bus from the resort because it is time consuming. You pick up at other hotels and you stop halfway for souvenirs. So it's kind of a long process, usually takes about an hour and 45 minutes, and I felt like that was too long, and maybe some people would just want to get picked up at their hotel and go straight to the island, and I thought that's what I was doing. I used a company called Ready Travel. They were wonderful for our transfers from the airport, but I don't even know what was going on because we got picked up by somebody different. It was like a third party thing. And then they brought us to a random parking lot, and there was a lot of confusion. It was difficult because we don't speak the language, and most people were not speaking or did not know English. So they were switching people out of the van that picked us up into other cars, and we weren't quite sure where to go. Whatever, we figured out what car we were going in, and then we started on our way, stopped in a souvenir shop still, spent like 20 minutes there, finally got to the island, waited about an hour for a boat to take us there. The boat stopped a couple of times, which I didn't expect. I knew maybe once, but not twice. So that was frustrating at that point. I just wanted to get to the island. So anyway, it took us 6 hours. I thought the hour and 45 minutes was too much. By the time we actually stepped foot on the island, it took 6 hours. We were there for an hour and a half, and the ride back was a total debacle. Like, I can't even. We took 3 or 4 boats back. We had to keep boat hopping, which was incredibly scary and dangerous. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I don't want to deter anyone from going because it is beautiful, but I'm going to do more research and just try to find the perfect company to get us there without all of the hassle, because I would not want any of my clients to go through what we personally went through yesterday. And we were, you know, by the end of the day, we were miserable. We just wanted to be back at the hotel. It was 12 hours, and out of that 12 hours, we were on the island an hour and a half. So, you know, that was frustrating. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. There's not even really many clouds in the sky, so we're excited to head out to the beach, and I'm going to bring you along for another day here at Majestic Elegance.
I still have more to share. You will see in some of my upcoming vlogs that we do end up getting pretty sick, but we soldier on, and I do share a lot more fun from our Dominican Republic vacation. Punta Cana was beautiful and amazing, and I hope that you will consider coming back. Subscribe if you have not done so already, and I'd love to have you like this video if you enjoyed it, and more will be coming your way soon.